introduction to propositional logic. And first, we would have to understand what a proposition or statement is. And it's really simple. I'll just go over it real quick. A proposition or statement is a declarative sentence that is either true or false. So this, and it cannot be both. So we can just highlight that there. So it's either 1 or 0 or true or false. And you're probably taking discrete math class in your CS degree, and you can kind of see how it ties into your major because it uses binary logic like this, like ones and zeros, and you also use like if statements to see if things are true or false. And this is basically kind of important to understand how code works and whatnot, and let's just get on with it. So some examples would be London is the capital of England, and this would be true. So I'll just choose my color here, true. And then Washington DC is the capital of United States of America. This is also true, this statement. And then here we have a number equation or expression type thing. Then 1 plus 1 equals 2. This is true. And then we come to the next one. It says 2 plus 2 equals 5. This is not true, so this would be false. And we also have an example with picture. This umbrella is blue. It is not, so that would be false as well. And then the next topic we will get into is the operators or connectives. Some people also call it that. And basically there are ways you can join statements or propositions, and it concludes to either true or false. And I'll explain what each of them do. So negation is this half box sign over here, and what it basically does, it does the opposite or inverse. So it would be, as its name says, negation. So it would be like saying not before its statement. So if we were to like negate this statement or proposition, London is the capital of England, we would just say London is not the capital of England, and it would turn this into false. And we will be going over that more in depth in later videos, but that's basically what it does. Conjunction, or this upwards caret sign, is basically an and. So it would be like a statement and another statement, and then if they're both true, it will conclude true. The disjunction would be an or, so it would be like this or that. And then implication would be something implies something else, like another proposition. So either implies, or some people do if the first proposition and then your second proposition here. And basically all of these, and let me just finish this one as well. Biconditional is just similar to if then, but they say if and only if, I think. Then basically it has either both of them is true and the whole statement becomes true, or both of them are false and both statements conclude to false. So all of these, you would need at least 2 statements or propositions. So like first proposition here, or first statement here, and then do the conjunction and then your second one. And you could do this with the disjunction, which is or, implies, or this. And it's basically a way of joining 2 propositions. So another thing is when you are writing statements and propositions, they usually use uppercase letters case letters to denote a proposition. Denotes propositions. So that would be like P, Q, R, and I'll show more examples in this later on. Actually, I'll do another example or one example of this, and we will just basically we'll basically translate a English statement and turn it into a logical expression. So to do that, I'll just have two statements. So I'll let P be I study, and let Q be I will pass exam. So if we do the statement if I study, then I will pass the exam. So basically, if you remember earlier when we were looking at the operators, you will remember that the implication was the one where it used the if then statement, or as we can see here, we use the if then. So this would be the first statement that goes to the left of the implication sign, which is, let's just put the implication sign here. So P was I study, so the if statement goes on the left side. So if I study will be P here, and then I will pass the exam, and then we'll put Q here because that will be exam. And this would be your expression, and that's how you convert into basically the logical expression. All right, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you got some knowledge. So I will be making another video to go more in depth of English statements and converting them into logical expressions and converting logical expressions into English. So basically between these two, we'll look at how to convert them, and we'll also go more in depth on logical operators and connectives. I'll probably have that in the title of the video.